Instead of leave spike, I just start from.
Yeah. But is that trade method going out at what comes to do? But I thought we were going to have export tabs too. So it was like what they do with the video. Oh, they're now is the goal. Almost with what they that what they do is export backtrack, you know.
So training a business with an Indian cab, already stickers and all of our appointments, so kids to go home. It's
Okay, so just like the title says, we're going to review the trade. What we did, what we didn't do, what we're going to do. We are currently on a trade right here. Why did I take that? Because I see weaknesses. It didn't want to go past the 50% right here on the Fibonacci. So therefore, I took a trade short, and my goal is right here at 25. I'm going to take two. Hopefully that's worth my while. Let's see, somewhere right here. That's where I'm looking to take it. I'm going to press here so I can see where I'm at. I'm at 70, but I don't want to take 70. I would like to do at least 100. So we'll take it there, and we'll push for 2 right here. 1 and 2 right there. So hopefully we get there. No, the market's going to do whatever it's going to do. I have no control. Ladies and gentlemen, get that straight. We have no control. But what we can do as traders, we can use the tools that are available to all of us as a whole. Retailers. So there, we got one there. I think I'm gonna leave the other one right here. I believe it's gonna do my justice there. We're going to hit. No, not with that one. Not with 70. 70 will be 70. That will be 30. Will be 80. Will be more in line for the 80. All right, so lonely business here, but I don't give a damn. Let me see if they're doing the DAX race. This dude right here.
All right, now. All right, this is my favorite things. Get JD in here. Get JD in here. Let's do some payouts. Now, what's up, JD?
What is up, guys? Just a heads up, I was funny. We'll be doing a lot of to our cover to profit and push the just an update on the trade. All right, let's take a look at yesterday's best buy money and some numbers coming from that buy. All right, up at the top, Stephanie. Number 6 at the bottom 4. $21,000 spike in like one also this line 45 on the 8.17 number 7 on the 1,499. I just lose $11,000 and what is she
Not picking me up.
They came Hunter was born to death by a buffalo who was talking for a trophy kill after the animal ambushed him. Millionaire ranch trader Picture Watkins went on safari last Sunday with a professional hunter and trapper, pursuing a 3,000-pound bull with purpose. Without warning, the buffalo, considered active as most dangerous animal, burst from cover and stayed home struck Watkins. than the 52-year-old owner of infant. It's unclear whether the buffalo was killed or escaped back to a person. The hunt was reportedly worth a staggering $10,000. State buffalo, often dubbed the Black Death, are responsible for about 200 deaths annually, and still more game hunters in Williams, Hawkins, Longlands, or Tonga. Watkins, a game conservationist, believe that hunting is a vital part of preserving wildlife. The social media people's trophies including mountain lions, numerous deers, wildfowl, and even boasts of killing thousands of doves over 3 days with powder. But during Sunday's hunt was 18,000 killed and the silent coalition. The buffalo go wing of the trappers and Finland. Believed to be unlimited at the time, the bull became agitated and was by attack. Watkins, raised on Texas farm and shot and grew from the young age, was caught off guard and warded fatal charge. His mother Gwen, Robert Amon, and stepfather Tony were staying at the luxury lodge nearby when the tragic news reached.
I should have moved my take graph. It's rejecting big WAP basically.
So, it's like that. I love it. Was I got it by person? You guys tried this bear, I know you guys tried it.
Let me see where I'm at.
Yeah.
Oh no, I want to see this book.
I read it super. Well, isn't that awesome? It's just anybody faster.
That's, they're like real, your butt.
Yeah, those are. Let's do it up. Separate.
Oh, no, redo. Just taste that Cheeto. That Cheeto is, moist and spongy, if you will.
Moist.
I love this. I'll take it so that you guys find this down. This is the best show ever. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Oh, no. No, you're right. This is the. Oh, that's all. That's lovely.
We doing it? He's been seeing the beer rot, you know?
You're right, yeah. What? We don't know what it is. We're not going to go $1,000 off.
Okay.
Push down lower.
Stop.
I miss you guys. Once they stop, can't stop, as long as that's.
Once again, it's still uncaged. I know people don't like that one. Your bike. I would never be able to guess it. Bob like that. Like smoky Bob. It's lights, the big jump.
I think I'll buy it.
That's not that. And if you know it's soft.
That was awesome.
We're gonna do the review now.
I'll buy it.
How about? I'm debating whether to jump out of this or not because it's about 11, which is 10 here, and
Here's the before you.
we got 16 minutes on this candle. I feel like adding. That's what my gut wants to do.
They were all like.
That's only 3 candles on the 15-minute. I see rejection. I see this popping up green. I'm gonna just kill it. Close. Cancel orders. Always do that. Always do cancel all, flatten all. This way, you know nothing's coming your way. It might have been a bad decision on my part, but I,
What the hell?
Hey, I think it's long, roll, others, right?
let's remove everything here. Should I push for 400? I don't think so. But, you know, it is what it is. For those of you, let me see if I can listen to myself on,
Oh, like more. Right, long from 413. One. When you see cases go away. Sorry,
closing them out.
See, I don't
I don't know where is, past that.
who's bad? I think all. You have to go out.
Shit.
Definitely win.
This is the one.
Go win.
Go with you.
Yeah, I've got the president. I've got the president, the announcer, the 10%.
To start at 15 after, you're closed at the bottom of the hour, 29 minutes. Photo on goal. We got two, sorry, I'm sitting here snacking on stuff and taking deep breaths on.
Oh, well, all right, I just mentioned it because it was funny.
It was funny, but you're right. Chicken. Chicken's not great. It's like chicken.
I don't know about
Okay, so we're gonna remove this, we're gonna remove the. Okay, so we're gonna start, we started somewhere with, goal.
Some stuff you're selling in the ball.
GC, did you see his aim, GC right here?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
So
that's
on
really
GC,
what would you expect for an 8-ounce drink with 190 calories in it? There are 19 grams of added sugars, like, yes. Not a lot. No, those are good.
we'll do the rest.
Tastes like it's weird. What is this?
What are we looking at here?
Oh, this one, latte. This is crap.
Please see this.
Look, it's 2003 stand-up Honor the Cuban showed up. What's the deal with that? Listen, are you used to stand-up Andre? Oh, hell no, not funny. I've been terrified of that. Oh,
And lower that as much as we can. Just enough so we can hear. Here we go, here we go. All right, we gotta fix the camera, somebody mentioned that, and sure enough, we're gonna do that. So let's pick up right here. I traded last night, let me see if I can get that going here. Copy by chart data, show chart executions, yes, and save and go back to the levels. I preach the first trade to do it on sync. The reason why is because when you start your car in the morning, you want to just make sure the motor is running. You know, it sounds okay. That they didn't install the muffler overnight, or start of the cat converter. They didn't steal that. So, maybe a little bit lower. No. Maybe a little bit higher. I'm getting used to this thing. Oh my God, now I'm cutting my face. Should be there. Well, there's another thing going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. I need a new set of headphones. Well, for now, these have to do. If you happen to have a good set, I'm inclined to buy it. Okay, so let me remove this. So what I did, I was listening to Tough Step X TV YouTube. And what I did was I came over here and I drew a box on this candle like so. And then I proceeded to add. I started with 1, I saw it coming in, I added 10, and then I added 11. I was pretty sure it was going to come down, but pretty sure doesn't work in the market. Hope it doesn't work in the market. You gotta know your stuff. And obviously not following my rule of the first trade, taking on a sim, and then the second one to test the waters. And I didn't do that. So that's my bad. That's my bad. And then so right here where I have my cursor right now, let me see if there's a delay, so I have to work with this delay. And I gotta time myself to my, oh, 412. Oh, look at that. I got out. It looks like it went MY. Well, we'll check that out in a little bit. So I went short. It looks like on this candle, and then I added on this candle, and that was just a mess. And then I figured it out. I said, this thing is not going down on a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crucial for you to know. The market tends to give you on Monday, if there's no news, especially on futures, it'll trend to the upside. So from left to right, left to right. And then it will give you a decent 100, 200 point. I'm talking about the Dow, MYM. It'll give you that. All right. On Monday. And then on Tuesdays, if there's news, you want to trade before the news and then wait at least half hour after the news settles. And you must be sure that there's no speakers, especially Jay Powell and Fred, because that gives you volatility that may jeopardize your games and ultimately your account. your daily loss limit might be hit then. So just be careful on Tuesdays if there's news. If there's no news, you can trade. Like I said, on Monday, you could get 100, 200, 300 points. And that's if you buy the streams with the big money, with the institution. Therefore, you get good returns. Today, is Wednesday, and it's another day that more than likely the market will go up if there's no news. So just to have that clear. Now, this thing is coming down. Wow. So here, I ended up putting about 21 contracts. 10, 15, 3 and 3, 21. And I got my money back. And then I got out. Simple as that. I got out. Got out. 21 contracts. Right here, boom, 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 boom. I got out. I like for you to understand the candles that we have here on the 15-minute inside what I call the sandbox. 15 minutes from the high here to the low here, and this is at 8 o'clock. Why would you do 8 o'clock when the opens at 8:20? Because this is the biggest candle prior to the open. And that's how average Joe trader, you can look him up on YouTube or Google him. He got me out of the woods a few years ago when I was about to throw in the towel. Because I came from Ross, Cameron from trading penny stocks. I had bought a subscription to Ross Cameron, that's Warrior Trading. And I remember the first trade I did with him, it was ADT, no, DSK, something like that. Trading desk or desk, something. And I lost like $350 and I was impressed. And then I saw somebody trading and it was like they were milking the stock from start to finish. They were milking it once they got in at 9:30. They were milking it, then they got out, and then they were milking it again in the afternoon. And I was like, wow, this dude is amazing. And that was Irish Joe Trader. That was at that time part of Warrior Trader. And then a little bit after that, I said, I got a trade like Irish Joe Trader, and he was no longer there. I looked him up and I couldn't find him anywhere. And then somebody told me he had a YouTube channel. I looked up his YouTube channel and I joined his lifetime membership, and I learned about candlesticks. I learned about moving averages. I learned about bullish candles and bearish candles, and when to short, when not to short. I learned about the opening range, 15-minute trade, 5-minute trade, strategy. I learned how to buy reversals and using the MACD, using the volume, using properly using risk when not to trade, when to sit on your hands. I mean, everything I learned it from him. And then later on, I started to just look at different YouTube channels. I looked at Oliver Velez, and I learned a little bit from him. and I started putting things together, but for the most part, everything that I understood from watching YouTube videos was what I wasn't able to understand with or comprehend with average Joe trading. It is for real. Okay, let's go back. Right here. Let's look at this candle. Rejection. Right? It got to, now this aqua line that you see here, that's the 13. This red one that you see here, that's the 8. This blue one that you see here is the 5. And then this little one here, you barely can see, that's the anchor BWAP. And then over here, I have the Bollinger Band lower. That's set at, I believe, 2 standard deviations. And then these dots here that you see are the 3 standard Bollinger Band deviation. That's all I need. And then right up here, this is the RSI, and I don't need another graph. I just need the line chart, and I need the number. The number right here, it shows 32. So that's 32. That's low for the RSI. And then down here, I have the MACD. And again, I have switched it to my needs. So this is the 5 in the blue, and this is the 8 in the red. And I work with that. Simple as that. And then the volume here has also the 8 and the 13 EMAs. When I say that, the 8 and the and it's exponential, not what is it? Exponential and whatever it is. I'll remember later. And then down here, I have the Heikin Ashi candles with the 34 moving average and the anchor BWAP. The anchor BWAP, I don't know why there's a connection from here to this particular chart. I wish it was independent from this one, but every time I draw something on this one, it comes out on here. See? In this one, it doesn't come out. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Well, I don't, not necessarily this, but what I mean is, if I draw like a Fibonacci here on the 15-minute, it'll pop up here on the Heikin Ashi. So this one, the H and S, no, H and A, to make it an abbreviation, it guides me on the direction. More to that on why I have it on 3 minutes. Because 3 minutes gives me more, from my perspective, it gives me more accurate reading, a more accurate reading of the market and its sentiment. And then right here I have the 5 minute, and then again, I have the 5 EMA, the 8 EMA, and the 13 EMA. And that's all I have there. Oh, and forgot, down here, I forgot what this was. There's a stochastic RSI. And again, I tweaked the settings or the colors that he had. So I have the blue and the red, and also I set those up to the 8 and the 5. And here I have, I think there's the commodity, what is it called? Commodity channel index. That's what it is. And I also have it tweaked to my liking and my needs. And I studied these, and because I studied those, I came to the conclusion that I needed them, and I didn't need the graphic. I needed the lines, because you can easily get confused. All the graphics that you need is here: 1, 2, 3, and the main one, 4. That's all you need, for real. And then right here, this came from TabStep. This is from I think it's Dolly Time, or Robert from TabStep X. Doesn't want to give me the settings. Doesn't want to give me the settings for this one. Let's see. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one's going to give it to me. Majority rule. This is majority rule. I think it's the pink one. Visualize. Yeah, the majority rules also tells me the sentiment of the market. Where is it going? Is it going up? Is it coming down? And look, it hit the peak. Just like right here, I have the tick, but you can see right here, right here. Just follow the cursor. I want to take this out so you can see. Just follow the cursor. See? Going down, coming down. Right here, coming down. Right here, coming down. So the divergence that I saw here it works for here. So that's why. And this one here is a different one. This is the DMI. DMI, what is DMI? Oh my goodness, it's DMI. Is DMI. Look it up. I'm sorry. I'll have it later, at a later time. But I work with these. Look at now it's going up. Let's go up. Wow. And look at the time. 11:23. So this candle, this might be the candle that brings everything back up. Okay. So, and right here with the tick, I have the EMA 89, and then the BWAP, the regular BWAP, not the anchor BWAP. All right, so that's my setup for TabStep. And I forgot to mention over here, I have the volume profile, and I have it, I customize it to my needs. And you will say, why? Because I don't want to see too many colors. This is volume, this is sell. Buy, sell, potential, what we're working on right here. And my candles are green for going up, black for coming down. The same here, the volume going up is green up, black down. And this is the only one I didn't change. I could have changed it, but I figure it was better to leave it as it came, as a default, how it came. I think that's workable. It's more workable than this tells me a story right here. These 3 colors right here, they tell me what's up. Versus if I had it on black, and if I had it on black, it would be kind of the same, but over here, I could have had it on black, but then black to black, and you could do it because you have a middle line, a divided line, but I figure I can deal with one versus more, you know. Even this line, I have it in yellow because I like to see the number to pop up yellow versus, I don't know, green, or even, I may change it, who knows? But I'm happy for it, with everything I have here. So that's that, and I'm going to cut this video because that's just for the setup here. I didn't go into the tradings and why I did that.